All right. Are you hearing me from the mic?
I am hearing you from the mic.
Okay, nice. Welcome to the boys' living room.
Hello. I feel like I want to clip this somewhere, but like,
Yeah,
you see how you have yours in a black shirt? That's a smart idea. But now if I clip it here, it's like, is it too loud in your
yeah,
ear?
that is definitely rustling. But
You
let's
hear
see
my
if
belly?
it. Okay, try
Like
talking.
awkward.
Stop touching the mic. Stop
I think
touching.
that's it.
Okay,
Put in my
talk.
hair.
Okay, that's
All
loud.
right.
That's good.
Okay.
All right, we're good. We're live.
Hey, we're live. Well, not really live. We're recording.
Yeah, because we run down. So this is the boys' living room. Welcome to the
Welcome.
boys' living room. I thought I'd be comfy in a living room for the first recording. Makes
I am
sense.
in
Checks
the
out.
office. Yuki.
One, get the dog to not bark. Let's see if I can
I
change some settings
think
here.
our goal should be like twice a week. Sorry, twice a month. Like every other month. This is the first time we're doing a lot of like technical checks and making sure everything works so that then we can start the topics that we actually want to discuss. So far, I like this. So far, I like this idea. We talk
Yeah,
daily anyways. Might as well let other people join in because one thing that's good is listen to other people's talk.
yeah. And I think our banter is quite good.
It's hilarious. I think we're hilarious. I don't know about everybody else, but I think that we're hilarious. And therefore, I think other people need to hear us talk about everything and nothing at all.
Yeah, one thing, I mean, yesterday we were trying to set this up. We tried GarageBand.
Did not
Our
wasn't
best friend
successful.
ChatGPT recommended GarageBand.
Wasn't successful. But I think it's because it didn't have video. Not anything wrong with actual GarageBand. It's just like we like video because it's just easier to see and play with somebody else's reaction than to just hear a voice and like not see it. It's like texting without emoji. That's what GarageBand felt like.
Yeah,
Like
that's
what
actually
you
a
said,
perfect analogy. You're like,
like
you hear me? Because right now I can see
exactly.
you're listening.
Exactly, right? Whereas like if you're texting without emojis, like what does this mean? You just like send it, so it's like copying and sending it to other people. Like, what do you think they meant by this? Where if you put like a laughing face next to the text, then it changes the whole text message into something else.
Exactly. And here you have my laughing face emoji.
I see that in 5D. Oh gosh.
So
Okay,
why don't
let's
you
start.
introduce yourself to
Oh, you see
the
how you
gang?
just flipped that on me to make me see like I have to go first rather than you going first? I see how you did
Yeah,
that.
because I didn't prepare my intro, so I need to
Exactly.
hear
So you
what
should
you
have
got.
bounced off of me and see what I'm saying so that you can have that's just not fair. Okay, so I guess who am I introducing myself to? I feel like you know me. Should we just
To the
introduce
little boys' living
ourselves?
room gang.
The La Boys Living Room Gang. Okay, hello everybody. My name's Afua slash Fifi slash everything Fifi slash whatever you want to call me so far as it's nice words. Because I
Lucky,
can't be
lucky we
funny.
didn't do where I introduce you and then you introduce me.
We are recording this just for the funsies. Currently, since it changes with BB often, I am in New York City. Hopefully, I'll be moving around to different parts of the world this year, but at this very moment for this first podcast, I am in Harlem, New York. That's me.
So I'm BB at Travel B&B. Bernice is my full name, and then my last name starts with a B, and that's how we're going with BB. Also, we were just talking about this earlier. No one can ever say our names, so we just have diverted to nicknames when we were like 5 years old and just rolled with it because
Exactly. It works.
it's, yeah. I mean, at Starbucks, I'm Kelly, so at least I'm like going with something that's actually more my name. Now, let's see. I'm 32 years old. Right now, I'm in Florida, so I'm in the west coast of Florida. Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico coast. Duh, duh, duh.
Of America.
And right. Yeah. And hopefully I'm gonna be bouncing around right now. I am looking to change careers, so we will see where I end.
And I think this is the best time to start this podcast because you are going through a transition, and we could all go in this transition with me. The question is, you shouldn't be like travel B&B. It should be like Carmen San Diego. Where is BB? Where is BB at the moment? Nobody knows. BB is in Montana. BB is in Bali. BB is in Japan. All that in the last 3 months, you were in those places. So really, like, we don't know where BB will be next week, and that's what keeps us all out of our toes.
It keeps
I
me on my
want to know.
toes as well. I don't know where I'm gonna be next week, and I don't know when I'm gonna have to pack up. So let's see, a couple of months ago you were with me in Virginia and we had to pack up a dolly and luggages and everything. I was moving my life again. And now in like 1 week I'll be doing the same thing. So I pretty much am averaging like 2 moves a year right now, which is horrendous. I
A
hate
lot.
packing.
A lot. Remember we used to measure it like I've moved 3 times in the last 7 years. I'm so over it. But now it's just like 2 moves in 1 year. It's like how did we go from that to that? So we're
Yeah,
going
even
backwards.
when I say I lived in France for a year and a half, I had to move to France. Then I had to
Mm-hmm.
move while in France because I had corporate housing for 3 months. So I
Yeah,
like
right.
half moved. Then I had my final move, which wasn't final because then I came back in a year. So I freaking hate packing. Like, we travel so much and we're such bad packers. Not
Pack.
bad in the sense like that we don't know what to pack, but like bad packers that our flight will be at 4 a.m. and it'll be like 1 a.m. and I'm like, Beefy, get your bag together.
I think it's both for me because I will text you after traveling 100,000 times. I'll be like, guess what I forgot? I forgot my charger. I forgot my toothbrush. I forgot this. I forgot that. I'm like, how often do I travel that I could just make a list of everything that I need anyways? I was like, you won't believe what I forgot this time. And it's just like, it's not even
The
funny.
worst
Like,
thing is we
I
have
don't
it
want
on
to
a
this.
list.
Exactly. If you don't check the list.
I will
I'm
say
like,
one
every
thing
time.
with the La Boys about traveling with the La Boys is somehow everybody
Mm,
brings like
I
something
think
that
that's,
one person forgot. So the problem when we travel alone, it's like, wait, where's my
yeah,
buffer who brought the
exactly.
hairspray, the extra
Exactly.
toothbrush, the tube of toothpaste, the freaking
Exactly.
chargers?
Exactly. It's like you get used to traveling with you guys, like other people, and then when you're traveling by yourself, you're like, wait, where's my second person? Where's the person that'll bring everything that I tend to forget? It's never the same things every time. It's always something different, but we all somehow bounce off each other and know what the other person might forget. But when you're
Yeah.
traveling by yourself, you don't have a charger, you don't have toothpaste, you don't have like an extra pair of socks, like you don't have anything, and you're just stuck here in Virginia or in any parts of the world without these things. It's also annoying to go
Hypothetically,
buy them.
yeah, that's exactly it. Hypothetically, there's 3 people in this living room. We have a third friend we travel with.
I should get a photo of Lauren and just put it right here. So Lauren is like right here.
Uh, and
She's
we,
in
as
London. She should join this call.
she should join. It would be fun with the time difference too, because we'd have nighttime, daytime. I think one good thing about our travel group is that each of us kind of has different priorities in like life and travel or whatever. Like we all love
Hmm.
traveling, but like for example, Lauren will not forget the hair stuff or
No,
like the
Lauren never
skin
forgets the
cream.
hair stuff.
I will like not forget charging plugs. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
always have moisturizer and tissues and
Yes.
like vitamins. So between the
Deodorant.
3 of us,
And it was
yeah.
like with the spray deodorants that we all love.
So between the 3 of us, there's
It
kind of
was
like one group who takes care of like a category each of
like the
emergencies.
staples that you need to travel that everybody should have.
So, what are 5 things you must bring on a trip? Like, obviously, you could replace underwear, not ideal, but like, what are 5 things? I don't know why I picked underwear. I should have said like socks. But, anyways, 5 things you must bring.
5 things. Definitely external charger. I have been in many places where my phone, it could be like a brand new phone out of the box to like a phone I've had for 5 years. No matter what, this phone is going to die because of how much like I use it. I'm taking photos, videos. I leave the video on in my pocket for hours. No matter what, just bring an external charger. That's like before underwear. You should pack your external charger before underwear.
It's also way cheaper to replace an underwear than an external charger if you forget it.
Exactly.
Plus, you
So
wouldn't be
for
able to
me,
find the store to get your external
no,
charger because your
exactly.
phone's
Just
dead.
exactly. Exactly. Because at least I could Google where to buy underwear, right? If my phone is dead, I can't use it to find anything else. So I would say number one is an external charger. You go next, because I can't think of a second one.
Okay, well, obviously, I would say any sort of ID you need. So, your passport,
Mm,
your
mm-hmm.
license, wherever you're traveling. If you have a visa, like put those
Mm-hmm.
ideas. That's
Mm-hmm.
external charger, identification slash visa
You
requirement, whatever.
acting like you. Sorry to pivot. First of all, you just
That's why
triggered
I
me.
know it's important because I've forgotten them.
Gonna say because how many times have you traveled? So you're at the airport talking about, do I need a visa for this country? Go on, don't forget your visa.
This is about what you should do, not what I have
Yeah,
done.
that's
This
true.
is
From our
my
learning,
learnings. Because
from our
how many times have
learning,
you forgotten your external?
quite a lot. Actually, you're right. You're right.
I'm like, hey, where in the airport are you? Why are your messages not delivering? Where the hell is Find My Friends on?
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. You're right. So we have
So we got
external
our
charger,
external government IDs or
government
whatever,
IDs,
visas,
visas.
etc.
Mm. Let's see. What else did you need?
Money, your
Of
credit
course,
card or
cash.
whatever, your
You need
wallet,
cash.
cash.
As a person who never carries cash when I'm in the US because everybody takes card, no matter where you're going, even if it's still in the US, just bring cash. I'll say minimum $50. Minimum
Yeah,
$50.
because
One,
that
to get
can
out of the
get you out of
airport.
his bind.
Exactly. I could get you at airport. I could get you an Uber to like a location that's safe. Just always have $50 on you. Please keep in mind, I still don't have cash on me, and I always depend on other people next to me to have cash. But every time they don't have cash, it bothers me. I'm like, why don't they have cash? But
Yeah, so if it was the type of person, I'm like, hey Fifi, I'm $2 short of getting us all a whole meal with cash instead of like, can you give me $2? It's like, I don't have cash. Why would I have cash? You don't have enough cash?
that happened last weekend at the London bar. That knows the fish and chips, right? So it says cash was like whatever price, but with card it was like 2.5% more. We were short by like 50 cents. 50 cents. They wouldn't give it to us, so we
And
had
you
to pay
didn't have a
card.
quarter.
Exactly. I didn't have any cash. I was like, cash? I don't even carry a purse. I have my phone, and that's it. So yeah,
Yeah, so
bring cash.
cash, credit card, and then definitely a debit card to get more cash.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And I have
how
forgotten
can
my
we
debit card.
everything on this list, let's be clear, we have all forgotten at one point or
I
another.
forgot my debit card in Japan. No, in Korea. The very first trip to Korea, I forgot my debit card. And we were all at the airport and we needed cash to buy the Metro card thingy to like leave the airport. And I had absolutely no way to get cash out. I just completely forgot to bring my debit card because I don't carry it with me when I'm like home. And then Lauren, who is right here visually.
Actually, it's good timing. When I say we, this is
That's
welcome.
Lauren.
Welcome to the chat, Laura.
Actually, Lauren is in Japan. Sorry, no, she's in Germany. She's in
Oh yeah,
Germany right now. Yeah, but yeah.
this is
So
she
this
also
is.
sometimes has cash.
Let me take a photo of you showing to Lauren.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull Lauren back up here. Lauren, are you okay? Lauren's ready.
Okay, let me just zoom in.
Wait, let me get it.
Okay, I think I got it for Lauren.
So that is the third member of the LeBoys living room
Yeah.
that one day, maybe, they'll be able to meet.
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully.
So externals, IDs, money sources, card, crash, whatever. Number 4. Externals, does externals include chargers? Because I would just put like externals and
I'll
chargers in
say
one bucket.
like yeah, your electrical components.
SimCity drop. Too soon. Too soon.
Because I'm SimCity. No,
So we're gonna make external charger like converter for whatever country.
Yeah, do the research as to what converters types they need, and don't be stuck at the hotel hoping they have converters.
How many times have you brought a dead cord on a trip?
Or bring the wrong converter. Many
Yeah.
times. So you need to check to make sure your cords are working, and also double check the country uses the correct converter. Because bringing like a London and Germany have 2 different ones. They have like the 3-prong for London, like the 1, 2, 3, and then Germany has like the 2 very long. Am I missing them up? No, right?
No,
And
it's like
Germany and
the
France.
3 kind of square ones, and then
Yeah.
France is like
The 2 tube-looking things.
Long prongs, round shape.
Double check that.
It's like I'm milking a cat. No,
I'm milking my almonds. What are you talking about? You make almond milk.
That's exactly. Okay, that's 3.
I get. Is it 3 or 4?
That the electrical components. Then we have our IDs and our cards. So then number 4, I would. Okay, I'll tell you what it is, and then I'll backstory. It is a little baggie in your backpack, not in your check-in, that has a spare underwear, spare socks, and like if you need
Lotions,
a tank top,
eye drops,
and
headache medication. Like that. It's not even big enough. It's just like it's tiny, tiny, tiny.
Literally just almost like a makeup bag. And you just shove like underwear, sock, a little bit of lotion, a hand sanitizer, and then if you could take medication, we don't really take medication. Maybe Lauren does. I don't know, but
no, I leave with me because I feel like I don't get headaches often, but like many times like, my cramps creep up on me, so I just carry it with me.
We'll call that emergency bag.
Yeah.
And this is critical because the amount of times airlines have lost my luggage, that'll have to be a whole separate episode. The amount of times they've lost my luggage, and for example, I get in at like 9 p.m. or whatever, and then I just don't have underwear for the next day, and nothing's open. So I'm like, flip that inside out trick or commando.
Yeah. I thought I had my bag with me here. I'm gonna show the exact size of exactly what's in there. And I think I have like a lotion, hand sanitizer. Like I just have it already ready for every trip, and then I just replenish it if needed in between trips.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually something that I started doing is in my cabinet keeping a travel zip of like
Mhm.
travel size things because
Mhm.
every time I was going on a trip, I was like, oh, I need to get a travel zip or refill all these tubes. Or I
Exactly.
would take them out and start using them just in my bathroom
Yeah.
regularly, and then I
Yeah.
don't have it for the trip. So now I
Mhm.
just keep it in that travel thing. I got
Yeah.
like Pepto,
Mhm.
and some vitamins, some probiotic, whatever. All this just in one
Everything's
bag with makeup
yeah.
remover pads.
Yeah.
That
And then
usually, if I have a check-in, goes to my bigger.
talking about that, I actually need to replenish the little toothpaste in mine because last time I was like traveling, I was like squeezing it out, so I know that I have to replace it. But I also don't know where I get my toothpaste from because I don't remember ever going to buy travel toothpaste, but I always had travel
The
toothpaste.
dentist, they always give out free little ones.
I'm
That's
like,
what
where
I
do I
use.
buy them? Where do I get them from? Like I've always had it. Now I can't remember where like it was coming from. The dentist, but I'm ran out. So I have to get some. I think the next time I travel is like February. So I
You gotta
definitely
go
need
to the
to.
dentist like ASAP.
Imagine making a whole
Your
dental appointment
$20
just to get free.
copay, you could get 10 toothpaste.
Just to like after you're finished and they're like, well, you're leaving. It's like, can I get that toothpaste? Like, oh, we stopped doing that. I'm like, what was the point?
Change dentists immediately.
So before I make my appointment, do you guys give out free toothpaste? Oh, okay, thank you. No, cancel the appointment, please.
When I was a kid, they used to give me these bags with like toothpaste, toothbrushes, mini mouthwashes, stickers, this,
Mm.
that. Now they like put metal in my gums, make me bleed, and then give me like a
Hmm.
2-cent toothbrush, and they're like, on
Yeah,
your way. I'm like,
yeah, yeah. You
what
know,
happened
I haven't
to
gotten a
that?
free one in a while. I haven't gotten a free toothpaste set in a while, and I go to the dentist regularly. So
That's
I'm
not on the
thinking they're
ZocDoc
jipping.
reviews. Like free stuff in office should be an element in the review.
The only
All right,
place I think I get free stuff is go on, is the dermatologist.
but that's fair. And you've also brought me free samples from the dermatologist, which
That's the
is
only place.
nice. And
What's
Sephora.
the fifth? Is that four?
Yeah, that's 4. So number 5, must bring for traveling. I mean, your phone. Maybe your phone. We say phone. Does that count an electrical component? It
I
was
feel
so
like that.
assumed I had it
You always have your
that
phone.
yeah. But what if you travel without your phone? Like,
Crazy. How are you gonna check the list?
how are you gonna go to Google Maps? How are you gonna check your list of restaurants you spent 4 hours making? How are you gonna do anything?
You know what it is? I don't think the last thing should be something you bring. It should be something you do. And I think what you should do is that if the trip is coming, do not wait last minute. Even though we have done this multiple times, to start cleaning
Triggered.
your makeup brushes, to start cleaning your white sneakers, to start doing the things that
I
you
thought
should
we
have
said we
done.
weren't gonna grill each other on the first
I'm
pod.
not pointing any fingers. If it don't apply, let it fly. But let's just remind people to not clean your makeup brushes 2 hours before you leave, or the night before
Guilty.
specifically.
Are we playing Never Have I Ever?
Have I ever take a drink? It's like exactly clean your sneakers the night before leaving with the insoles also still wet.
Yeah.
Last minute to start packing frantically because you took a nap. Checking in, make sure you check in your flight early and not look for your itinerary while at the airport looking for your flight check-in code.
Understood. Anything else?
Those are like just don't wait last minute.
No, I like
Oh,
making
I'm
number
gonna say
5 things you should do before you go because
yeah.
that will also change your
Hmm.
whole experience for sure.
Because walking around with wet makeup brushes that aren't drying or putting it on the backseat of a car that you rented to dry is something that I've experienced. I would not recommend. All I'm saying.
Yeah, I just feel like you just realize how dirty your brushes are when you're about to
Hmm.
bring them somewhere. So
Yep.
I'm like, oh, I gotta travel.
Yep.
Oh, I don't want my brushes to be dirty. I'm about to go on
Yep.
a trip. Boom, put them in the
Mhm.
sink, shampoo, conditioner, and then
Mhm.
you want to air dry those things. I'm over here with a blow dryer, like
I
covering
think
my
it's
whole
because
bed.
it doesn't leave the house. You know how like your computer, even your computer, once your computer leaves the house, you realize how dusty it is. Right? It's like if I take it to a cafe, I'm like, how have I been working with so much dust on the screen, on the keyboard and stuff? But once it's home, for some reason, I don't know, something about being home, you don't really check how dusty or dirty things are they use on a daily basis. Your brushes are in like your brush set in your bag at home. But once you're about to move it to like a trip, you start realizing, okay, I need this brush, I need this brush. And you start looking at how much caked up makeup is still like on the brush. Then of course now you just have the incentive to like not incentive, right? Like you want to clean it. And that's when you realize, oh, I have to clean it, but then I might have to pack for my trip, and it becomes a whole thing. So just clean your makeup brushes,
I feel like this
put a
is
schedule in.
somewhat linked to overpacking, in which you overthink, like, oh, I need this brush, I need this brush, oh, they need to be clean. Oh, what if I need this, this, this? And then we, like, I think something that said women pack 70% more than they need on a trip, like on
Yeah,
average.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think I'm a little below that. I overpack, but I from traveling
Yeah.
so much, I've really
No,
reduced my
you've been,
packing
yeah,
and
you
getting
figured
like
it out.
packing cubes and stuff. However, I would still say easily like 30% of what I pack does not get
Yeah,
touched. I don't mind if it's medication stuff doesn't get touched because that's there for emergency.
clothing, yeah.
But I'm talking like, oh, well, what if I go out to a restaurant and it's raining, but I still want to look good? Like, no, you're just going to sort it out. You're never going to wear that, I don't know, third
Mm-hmm.
raincoat for that situation. You just kind of have your
Mm-hmm.
core stuff, unless, of course, you're going for a photo shoot. Yeah, definitely not my case.
I think the best is to pack outfits for activities. You know what I mean? So if you already know you're about to do like some water activities and you actually go for dinner twice that during that trip or 3 times, like try to pack to make sure like you're hitting the activities, but then everything else you don't need to overpack, and just make sure you're actually gonna wear them. Because I sometimes in the beginning I'll just pack like I need 6 shirts, I need 5 bottoms, I need one dress, and I need like 2 shoes, right? And I'll get that and none of them match, none of them are what I'm looking for, none of them just like it just doesn't work out. So if I'm packing, I'm like, all right, this on Tuesday we're going doing a water activity. Okay, so I'll pack shorts. I'll pack like loose shorts that are not tight because putting that back on over a bathing
And your
suit.
water shoes that you always pack?
I was gonna get there. Pack the water shoes. I always can never wear. I bought water shoes. Exactly. So you need to just make sure you pack for occasions rather than like just throwing things into the bag. And that's what I need to do better at, though. To be honest.
Packing cubes has helped me a lot.
But yeah.
Where I kind of have categories because all of a sudden I'll see that my tops bag is like 3 times larger than my bottoms bag, and I'm like, whoa, this is unnecessary. I mean, I would say some core items that I end up rewearing a lot more than I expect would be shorts. Like, I love bringing a pair of white shorts because I think they look cute. Black tops, you can kind of wear them with nicer shoes and it dresses up a bit. But then also you could just wear them to throw. People are going to be like, you can't wear shorts on a motorcycle. But you can just throw them on and like jump on a bike and volley and things, and it's comfortable. It's not ideal taking a bike with like a dress or a skirt, so that way
Yeah.
you're covered. If you want to go on a hike and it's not any sort of crazy hike, and you rarely do really long hikes, jean shorts are fine.
Mm-hmm.
We say that a pair of jeans, black shirt, just something like this that you can wear
Yeah.
everywhere. It's clean. If you don't have a fresh black shirt, just go buy a new one. It's crisp. I wear them like to dinner, to sport, even if you're doing like a on top of my bathing suit on the boat, like whatever. I feel like those are some core items. But I do like, you're the one who told me to pack for activities. And then I'd be like, okay, there's 4 things I know I'm doing. Let's make sure I'm covered for that. And then what tops or bottoms go with those 4 items I already brought, just so I can switch out. And then I usually bring like one dress or something nice in
I would
case
say
I get
for
married
Lauren,
abroad.
you never know if you're a turkey. But I would say for Lauren, she would say her core item to pack is a sweatshirt. She always has like her flight sweatshirt that she just like she wears on the flight, or she wears it actually she wears it at night or something like that. And I started taking that and bringing a sweatshirt on trips with me, even if it's a trip at a place that's 90 degrees to a place that's like 2 degrees. I would say that like bring a sweatshirt with you. Always bring a sweatshirt. I started doing it and I have not regretted it. Even like when you are sitting at the hotel waiting for your like food to get delivered or something like that, just put a sweatshirt on or go downstairs quickly to like grab something, get ice, anything. You just have that sweatshirt on and you just can go.
How
Put
many
it with the
times have you
jeans.
gone downstairs to get ice?
I go downstairs to get ice all the time. What are you
You don't
talking
even like
about?
cold drinks.
I hate cold drinks. My coffee is currently cold and I put it in the sun so it can warm up again because I can't drink it.
Yeah, I also think I call it the plain hoodie. I mean, last trip I went and I was like, I just need a new hoodie, and it's gonna be my only hoodie because they take a lot of space. So I'm gonna wear
You
it
do.
everywhere, like plain
Yeah.
this, that, and
Especially have
all
like
you want in the
multiple flights.
over AC'd like,
Exactly.
hoodie, under
It's so
AC
easy to
cold
take it.
hoodie. Like going somewhere quickly, getting
Yeah.
ice downstairs, like Avola does all the time.
Yes. Or even like going for breakfast early in the morning, put on your hoodie. So it's just,
100%.
it comes in handy. But yeah, definitely a plain hoodie is exactly not a plain hoodie, a plain hoodie. You know?
Yeah, I mean double
It could be
entendre.
plain. It could be
All
plain.
my plain hoodies are very plain.
It could be a plain hoodie.
We should start our own line of plain
Plain
hoodies.
hoodies.
Plain squared hoodies.
Exactly. A plain hoodie. But yeah, that's the essentials.
So what do you think we should make our upcoming episode topics on?
All right, that's true. We are concluding this episode now. I like that it was easy and things that we already talk about. I think the next one, like we did hint it might be Sims, but I always gonna be playing Sims in 2 weeks. I don't
SimCity is
know.
real niche, real niche.
That's so niche. But I feel like people who play it can understand the frustration of that game. I don't know. I think we could talk specifically about countries that we've been to, or
Are you gonna talk about the beef going on between Blake and Tristan?
I should use this to update you about everything going on with Blake. Nah, I could talk about that in 2 weeks, but I don't know what's gonna change in 2 weeks. Might have to be earlier than 2 weeks. You can record it maybe tomorrow and see, because I need that information fresh in my head. Because new drama might happen with 2 other celebrities, and my brain can only hold one drama at a time. So once this one is done,
That is
it's under
not
my
true.
head.
I could ask you about 10 celebrities right now, and you would know the
Remember.
beef.
I would know the latest update. I wouldn't know like the specifics how we got there. I know the overarching issue, but to remember the specifics, you gotta catch me in the moment. You gotta catch me right away and say like, okay, what's going on with these people? I can tell you what's going on right now. But that's what we could talk about. What do you want to talk about next time?
So
Now you
I'm
made me want to
posting a
drink water.
lot about Japan and South Korea right now. Those were some recent trips, well, kind of. So I think there's a lot of different opinions on traveling there. So I wouldn't mind going through kind of your experience, things you love, things you didn't like, things you recommend. I think that could be an interesting topic. Are you flicking something around that's projecting light around the whole room in different spots? And I feel
No.
like a cat, like,
I told you the sun is coming in. I gotta catch it.
yeah, I definitely want to hit different countries. I think it's useful to give people kind of travel tips and tricks, like the visa thing, or I don't know, just how to hack it. And current life. So, I mean, the job interview process I've been going through has been really extensive. Even looking for a job has been hard. So I think a lot of the
a lot of people
topics we
go
have are
through that too.
relatable.
Yeah, a lot of people going through that right now. So you're not alone. You don't feel alone.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm just thinking about some city because you said it, but that is not.
I'm telling you right now, I have to go get my deliveries. I gotta leave soon. So
I'm stuck on the boss in God of War,
oh
but
it's still
this
playing.
is not the niche of
No, we
people.
can talk about whatever we want to talk about. Okay, this is our
Okay, so
podcast.
please send me a video on how you beat it's like a lady in a shell ballad.
Are you still playing
Like a
that?
gym name. Yeah, and well, I am, and every day I die 5 times in a row, and then I just shut it off. I'm gonna watch.
We could do one we could do one video where you play it, and we could do a live stream where you're playing the game.
Oh yeah, that would be funny.
You
I
get
mean,
feedback.
ideally, I would not die every 3 seconds because the game is less fun when I'm always dead. And Atreus is like eras are not. Anyways, problem for another day.
We'll
have to brainstorm. Oh my god, we could definitely talk about our struggles with growth on social media and like things we're trying. I think that's a huge topic that
is a huge topic because we talked about it already. We just might as well take them through the journey.
Cool. If we're gonna sign out, what would you want your sign out to be? What are you gonna leave the people with?
My back pimple has been hurting me this whole time.
It did not make a feture. It could stand in place of
so
the third person that should be in
it
this
could be
video.
Laura. It could be my back pimple. Laura was here the whole time. It's been hurting so bad.
Let's see.
My sign out. I feel like we should have a sign out speech. Like everybody has like my goal of the day, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds
highlight of the day. I feel like my highlight of the day was I had 30 minutes to myself to go to the gym, which I've been trying to do. And I think because I was able to do it during the daytime, I will take that as my highlight of the day.
Okay, that's good. I have just went back to my TikTok to check my highlight of the day. And my highlight of the day is that I have gained like 14 followers today. It's not a lot, but for me it's huge.
It's something, yeah.
Yeah, that's like 14 followers is increasing my follower account by like almost 6% in one day, and I've had my TikTok for months, so having 6% increase. Like I just checked this before I left, and now I have like 30 minutes ago, I have 50 more notifications on posts I made like days ago. So that my highlight of the day is getting traction on TikTok and getting some new followers that seem really
That's where we need
niche
sound bites.
to my. Oh wait, hold on. I think wait, we're not stopping. I think I have sound bites. Can you hear it?
No, but I'm happy you can.
Okay, it's on my clap. I don't know if it stays on the track, but I just did
Let's
clapping.
keep it.
Yeah, that's definitely my highlight of the day is that some of my TikToks are getting traction from the right crowds.
Let's see the other hand.
Are we holding hands?
I think I gotta go the other way. Am I on that side for you?
Yeah, you're on this. I'm like, you definitely ain't gotta go the other way because now I'm like, wait, just do both sides. We'll be safe.
That's it for us from the La Boys. What is it? What's
And
it?
thanks for joining us in the boys' living.
La Boys Library. I was gonna call it the La Boys Library.
Oh, that's
I
okay. I
don't
like the boys' library. We'll talk offline.